Welcome to the Imaginary X Twitch channel. Here we are all about sharing new experiences with our viewers and helping them have a good time. My name is Imaginary X and my character is a futuristic rollerblader with electric abilities who can skate incredibly fast. Just like on the Imaginary X YouTube channel, here we are all about variety and making everyone feel as welcomed, positive and energetic as we can. If you like what you see, then this is definitely the channel for you. As long as you can handle ridiculous humour as well. Besides being a streamer, I'm also a professional video editor, motion/graphic designer, junior game developer, and overall an energetic content creator. All of my picked highlights will be published over on the Imaginary VODs channel. If you want to know more about me, feel free to check out my official website. Hope to see you on the track, and remember, skate like you want to be free. Why, hello there. Welcome back to another art stream. It's been a hot minute since we've done like one of these, but yeah, here I am. Got the webcam on this time because I like to have my camera facing my drawing pad for when I'm doing streams like this. Already got my magic glove on. There it is. Avoids me getting like just to give like a bit of a recap, it avoids me just like getting like a red wrist. Hello, Wheezy. Good to see ya. How you doing, darling? Good evening from over here and over to UK. Yes, I'm doing this over like an evening, which is like I know I normally do these like on in the middle of the day, but I think because I have like more free time at the moment, I kind of want to take the advantage of like doing stuff on my own for like my next personal project. And I thought while I'm at it, I'll sort of show the process of it on stream, because like normally I like doing that, you know, on rare occasions. So, you know, just sort of giving like a bit of a glimpse behind, you know, the magic. But yeah. Hope you had a good week so far. I say week so far. Hope you had a good start to the week, Wheezy. Hope you're doing all right. Shout outs to Wheezy, by the way, who recently got her new laptop. What's her name again? I think you called her. What was it again? Deanna. Yeah. Shout outs to Deanna. Well done, Wheezy. Well done. That's gonna be a new chapter, innit? Anyway, with that being said, so today we're going to be drawing Tidey, which is a character from Joyville 2, because like I had this idea for the intro of like episode 2 of my little mini Joyville 2 series, which funnily enough, I originally like planned to show like a storyboard for this, but I thought I kind of want to do the sketch on stream, you know, because if I were to do the storyboard, that would kind of mean that I already had the sketch out of the way. But I really love doing the sketch on stream, you know. It's a similar situation to like how I did with like the Disney stickers that I did for like Florida Magica. So it's like that. But I'll explain roughly like how the shot is gonna go. Like I say shot because like I'm technically drawing part of a shot that's gonna be in the intro. Hell yeah, I did. Y'all called her Princess Diana, lol. Yeah, yes, we sure did. Well, I mean, I technically didn't. I suggested something else. I suggested, what was it, like lap cat, wasn't it? Lap cat or lappy or lappy cat. Something like that. But yeah, lap cat, exactly. But yeah, with that said, let's switch over to the full screen window. Here we go. I'm also going to turn on my Spotify playlist, so don't worry about this being muted in the VOD. I shouldn't have to worry about this either, because this all comes from Epidemic Sound, which my safe list is connected to my Twitch, so hopefully nothing goes. Is my hand too bright on the webcam? Is it too? I could like maybe lower the intensity of my levels. Let me try that. Let me go to webcam. Sorry, that was the wrong button. Activate again. There we are. Webcam, properties, video, Where is it gone? Oh, there it is. It's on my other monitor. If I turn the exposure down, that's maybe too low. That's way too low. I think all I've got to do is maybe, yeah, lower the what the frick? Okay, how'd that happen? What the hell? Okay, that happened. The frick? Okay. Let me try something. I know a way to reset the options. Right, what am I doing wrong here? 1 second, guys. Yeah, configure, and then that's all gone horribly wrong. Okay. I think I know a way to get around this. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be honest, like this webcam, I'm so excited to like upgrade from it because my god, has it been doing my head in with this sort of stuff. Like it's a very, in terms of how it works with its like its lighting and all that, it's a really believe me when I say it's a really complicated system or situation, you know, because it's always. Oh, and now Razer's having an update because this one's from Razer, and I think I've got to reset it from the thing itself. But now an update just came along, so I've got to wait a bit longer. It's okay. I can drink a bit more of my tea here, which has gone cold. In the meantime, I will put on me Spotify. We check with the levels here. I wake up in a cold sweat. I wonder if it's too late to block out all the sunlight. Block out all the sunlight. I'ma let it scattered, but nothing really matters, so everything is alright. Everything is should be alright. We turn it down maybe a little bit. Yeah, I think that's alright. Bit more? Yeah. I like it to be almost leveled with my voice, to make it feel more, to make the levels feel more, what's the word? Immersive? Something like that. Next day you. Okay, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna deactivate, enable on Razer. Yeah, default. We are. Activate again. Properties, configure video, and then it's always going wrong. That looks awful. That looks so awful. like it was fine. Like the lighting was fine before, but now it's just gone. Oh, shit. Oh god. It's like I mess with one button, then it all goes wrong. Like magic. Wait, I know what I can do maybe. Deactivate. There's this funny thing, right, where like I can open up the the camera app on Windows, and it allows me to read. What do you mean, não é possível? What do you mean it's not possible? Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Right. Okay, right. What if I change the brightness, maybe? No. I guess we'll have to just stick like this for some reason. Because what I was going to do is like... No, I don't want to mess with that either. Oh, look, that looks awful. What the frick? You can barely see my bed. Right. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting, but I really want to know what's going on here. Hey Susie. Yeah, sorry Liam, I'm just trying to figure out something with me with my webcam, because like I messed with one button, then it all goes wrong. Like for some reason the lighting was fine before, but I pressed one thing, now it's all gone dark. You can barely see my freaking bed. So I'm just trying to quickly figure out what's going on. But it's a really bad web. I feel like it's a really bad webcam anyway. I've had this one for like years. It's time to upgrade. Been stuck here for quite a bit, just figuring out why it's doing it. Wait, let me try this. What the frick is that supposed to be? Let's see what I mean. Aha. I think I figured it out. There we go. There we go. Now I think it's a bit better. Now I think it's a bit better. I don't think I'm gonna bother explaining like what I did. I'm just gonna go with it. But let me just really double check the filters and all that are correct. Yep, focus is right. Yeah, 175. Zoom's fine. Exposure is fine. Yep. Yeah, we'll go along with it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. it's a bloody awful webcam. What I've like considered doing recently is I was trying to hook up my well no, not trying to. I'm going to consider trying to hook up my my phone's webcam to me OBS. So it's like a, because obviously on my phone, it's like, speaking of which, it's right here. I was going to try and hook this up to my PC and make it act as like a new webcam entirely. Just something for me to work with, you know, while I'm, you know, not trying to use this one. Because then again, like the quality. Hello, yeah, good to see ya. Because then again, like the quality on the phone on my phone is obviously better than this one. Right, so, okay, so for the shot I have in mind with Tidey here, there's one particular shot where, like, it's going to start off from his TV screen belly here, so it's kind of like a Teletubby. and it's going to slowly zoom out, and then it will just sort of zoom out even more, then it will show his full body. Now, I'm doing this on like an 8K canvas because I need it to be like high quality as possible, because like so that like the image just comes out right. So when I zoom in like this, if I go 100% here, this will be like what the viewers will be seeing first. So it's like focus on the TV screen belly first, and as it zooms out, you'll see the full body. So it has to be a big canvas for it to look right, because you wouldn't want to like zoom in and it being all pixely. So we want to make it a big canvas. And then the next one is like evil version. So here again, this is the reference that I used. I'll obviously lower the opacity later for me to like look better when I'm drawing. So I took this reference off of I think was it Sketchfab, the name of the website. They had like I think the official model on there of Tidey, so which was really useful. It allowed me to like kind of like turn it around, look at it from all different angles. So that was nice. So I took a few screenshots, and this is what I got. So that's nice. So good Tidey, evil Tidey. In fact, speaking of which, I'll lower the opacity on this one here, 30% maybe. Right, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Hello, Wolfie, good to see ya. Music and your voice are a bit even level. Could you lower the music? Yeah, sure, we'll do. Will do. How's that? Bit better? Or is that a bit too low? I am good. I've had a bit of an issue earlier with my webcam lighting going wrong, and which is nothing new really, considering that it's always a pain to deal with, but I'm off that process. I'm off that phase now. Now I'm onto this phase, the main event. So here we are. Okay, I think we're all ready to go. These have been... Okay, these are all... Lower the opacity on both of these so I can see the canvas better, like where I'm drawing, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna change the color to more of a or I can do it here technically. I can do it. Dog. That's just my baby 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 dog. Good to hear you're good regardless of the webcam issues. Yeah. Again, sorry about that, because like what it is, right, it's hard to explain. Well, I mean, it's not hard to explain. The way it goes down, right, in OBS you have like obviously the properties to change the video settings of your webcam, and normally if you mess with like one option, everything goes wrong. Like the lighting goes wrong, it all goes dark, the exposure goes wrong, like you can barely see what's around me, but I managed to like flick with one setting, then it's all right again. But to be fair, it's nothing new really, considering that it always goes wrong. Which is why I said earlier, next time I'm gonna consider like hooking up my phone to my what's the word, like my PC, for it to act out as like a much better, more controlled webcam, which I have actually thought of doing for a while. So no need to apologize at all. I know, but you know what I'm like sometimes. Right. Anyway, Tidey, let's do this. So I'm not going to completely draw over the model reference, because like I want to still go with my own flow and see what I can come up with. All I'm going to do with this reference here, that's on my canvas right now, is just like draw over some basic shapes here. So let's do this. Be mindful that I'll be talking less during this. After all, it is like a work stream, so you can expect me to be a bit more focused than usual. Anyway, with that being said, here we go. I've also got to put my buttons here on the side here as a reference to what I'm doing. Okay, because I had to check out the mapping on these. Anyway, right, let's zoom in on here. No, that's wrong one. This one here. Right, okay. That's Control Z. Okay. I'm gonna change maybe the width of my thingamajig to maybe 20. I've got a video about an hour and a half on another tab, and some drawing of my own to do, like some Newgrounds collabs and monsters. So I'll be luxing. That's all right, man. That's all right. Then again, like it is like more of a work focused stream anyway, so expect me to sort of, because like I mainly do these to kind of give my viewers a chance like as to how I do my stuff, like to let them see how the magic unfolds, you know. So you can expect me to be more like looks on my end too, because I'm not talking as much. So yeah, with that said, let's get to it. Here we go. I've got to try to get used to pressing Control Z on this tablet here too. Wish you good luck and fun at work, and fair enough on giving the viewers a peek at how things will work. Yeah. It's fun to do. It really is fun to do. So here we go. There we are. We want to... Let's zoom out a little bit here, maybe. There we are. There we are. Okay, let's also... There we are, get the legs in there. There we go. There we are. All right, there we go. His arms are like sort of behind the Yeah, that works, I think. Okay. Again, just very like sort of rough sketch of his hands here. Who are you even drawing? This is Tidey. He's from Joyville 2. This is for episode 2 of my Joyville 2 series. Because it's like it's separated in like 2 episodes. I had to separate it in like 2 episodes. So this is like for the this will be for the little intro idea that I have in mind. So here we go. Okay, I think his arms look all right. You can always sort of like adjust those over time. Let's have a look here. I should have a look here. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, let me go like back a little bit, like this maybe. Yeah, there we go, there we go. That looks better. So now, if we do that. Should be all right. Okay. Again, just sort of using very basic shapes here. Egg. There we go. Is that all the basic shapes that I need? I think from here I can just go with the flow, can't I? I think so. Right, okay. So now I can just disable this. Right. Cool. Alright. Alright, yeah, now I'm just gonna follow along with the reference here, which is in the top right corner. So, let's do this. I'm also gonna make a new file here and call it sketch. Right, there we go. Zoom in here.
I'm balling like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't.
It's got really, Tidey's got like really weird eyes inside his mouth. There we are. Let's get his teeth in. So he's got 1, 2, he's got 6, he's got like 6 teeth. Thanks to the magic of mirroring, we can just do this. Let me sort of. No, it's got to be a bit larger maybe. Yeah, more or less like that. See you, Wolfie. Right. Is his top hat there? All right. His mouth's coming along nicely. Let's get his little antenna. Is that what you call it? I know. Like Tidey is a fish, you know. So if I get his like little. Yeah, that should be alright. Okay, there we go. Let my you something gonna make sense to you. Monday, Sunday, Wednesday. Couldn't smell you. Some of these songs are from Florida Magica. For the monocle, I'm going to turn the mirror off. Hold on. Right, okay. And it sort of drags down like that onto his body there. So it's like more or less like that. Okay. What else? What else, Mr. Tidey? I feel like his top hat could be a little bit like a little bit taller. You know what I mean? Maybe a bit taller. We grab the selection tool here. Whoops. Maybe like that. Because like then again, like the reference that I took, the screenshot that I took is on a bit of a tilt. Like a bit of an angle more or less. Like sort of looking up ever so slightly. So I want to be like cautious of that and don't get like distracted by that. Right. So we've got his little fins on the side of his face here. So that will be more or less like... yeah, more or less like that. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Oh, he'll get his bow in first, maybe. Little bow tie. Which I think in the game, like, actually lights up when he goes, like, evil mode. Which I think is pretty cool. There we are. Yeah, more or less like that. Yeah, you got me thinking. Love this song. You kept me waiting, waiting for the... My heart is beating faster than the beat of a drum. Imaginary, why must you be so heckin' tall? What do you mean? What made you say that? Just making a little something. Oh, got it. What can I say, man? To this day, I get like people saying to me, God, you're taller. Even from people I've already met before. You know, I must be like 6'3" at this point, man. I'm getting the impression I might be at least 6'3". Last time my mum measured me, I was like 6'2", but I'm getting the impression I may have grown a little bit more than that. Could be wrong though. I don't mind being tall, but I don't want to be brutally honest. I don't really want to be too tall, you know. God's got to realize my destiny. God's got to realize that my destiny is not basketball. I don't even play basketball, for God's sake. Okay, now something like that. Yeah, we are love. Here we are. Yeah, that more or less works. Right, cool. Now the TV screen. The good old Teletubby TV screen. I feel like maybe making the bow tie maybe a bit larger. We just sort of do like a rough selection here. Yeah, like that maybe. Wait, what did I select? Minimize this. I'm taking you. The price, care about the price, yeah. I'm taking you. Let's see the sun and have some fun. I'm so tired of living life in gray, babe. And you deserve to see the world. So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Should be alright. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. TV screen. So if I need to go 100% here for sure. That's for sure. So I want to make sure I'll make sure the width is right. I'm taking you. Paradise. That's too big. Let me have a look. Is that too big? Can always adjust that a little bit, maybe. Yeah, that's better. That should be alright. If you need me. You also adjust the width of his belly here, like just sort of goes in a little bit. Oh, let me get the monocle chain back in there. Is that right? I mean, I'm not really that far in anyway. I'll show you what I'm making. You'll be the first to see something new. Ooh, go on. Go on, mate. What you got to show me? Oh, this is a good one. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. So I'm sort of doing the side of his shirt here. Right next to his TV screen. Actually, no, let me go back a little bit. Let's pretend we say just friends. Have I got Discord open on my other monitor? I do. Oh! What the frick? That's so cool! Liam, that is so cool! Oh my god, I love that. That is so nice. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. But that is really clean. I love that. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be related to this. That's nice. So I'm just looking at it. That is nice. Mate, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. No doubt you guys will eventually see it too, but make sure you follow his ex or any of his other socials to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Liam, that is very, very nice. Once again, like very, very clean, like seriously. Well done, well done. Now I've just got to resize it all to 1080p. Yes, yes. Okay, now I've got to deal with the hands here. Let me, So if I just like erase this maybe. Do. In fact, I'll say this, Liam. You know what's funny is that, like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think at the time when I did my, like, promo, I was tempted to do that as well, like the same sort of style. But, like, because of the time that I had, it was too tight for me to even do. So I went with something a bit more, less complex. But it's really cool the way you managed to pull that off. My eraser there. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. I'm gonna sort of round it up a bit more. There we go. Let me zoom out for a little bit. I'm not the best with fingers. I'm not the best with hands, guys. Sorry. Let's restart. Let's start again. Oh, that looks awful. Still learning. Nowadays, right? Nowadays, I would rather pay someone to do the sketch and let me do the line art and all the other phases, you know. Because I feel like I can confidently say that I feel like I've reached a point where, like, I would only pay someone to do the sketch and I would deal with the rest. Right, I'd like to delete this layer actually. This time we can reach the sky. We go higher than high. What I'll do actually, I'll do a new layer. That's me. Watch this. Liam's going to say, pardon me. It's going to pop up in a sec. Shit. I thought I timed it wrong. I sneezed so hard that I farted. The sky on the mountain. I feel like I'm getting the right I feel like I'm going the right direction, but like they definitely need to be smaller. like this. Mm-hmm. No, that's not necessary to erase yet. Right, okay. Right. And now I'm going to sketch over that sketch. Bring back that color there. There we are. I can't tell if I'm satisfied or not with that. What you need and what you're doing, nothing more confusing. Guess we'll have to sort of find out over time. Oh yeah, let's also get rid of these lines here. Let's also open up this. I'm gonna see. There we go. Your black magic. Your black magic. Don't you give your black magic. No, actually, I think it was alright how it was originally. Yeah, that should be alright. There we are. Get a little. I guess get the little pockets into maybe. I'm not too sure. Those pockets, I can't really tell. Then let's turn off the symmetry, and then My internet do being short tonight. Yeah. Can be like that sometimes, mate. Our internets really like to take toilet breaks, don't they? It's the nature of our Wi-Fi routers. They love to take breaks every more than us, you know. Oh, actually, let's turn the symmetry back on because now we gotta. Like that. There we go. Okay. Hold on. This part can get a bit fiddly. Let me actually come back to that later. This can actually go in a little bit, like ever so slightly. There we are, like that. There we go. And then going tonight. There is no time for sleep. Get away. We all need to go. Right, there we go. Zoom here a little bit. Here we are. Get away. There we are. Nice. Let's move back a little bit. Wow. Look at that. Okay, because Tidey's not really going to be talking throughout the scene, I kind of want his mouth to be like slightly more closed, or as close as it can be. Because like with it being open like this, I don't want the viewers to assume he's like going, you know, like. So I will kind of adjust the like this maybe, sort of like bring it up ever so slightly. I think I've found the position. Sail away on the ocean's blue. And then if we zoom out, that's much better. That's much better. Here we go, guys. Our first little sketch for Tidey. What do you guys think of that? So now, there's another sketch of Tidey which I'm going to be doing in a sec, which is like his evil version for another scene that I have in mind. But I'll be your interpreter. Hello, I am your internet. Hello, Liam. So yeah, once again, what do you guys think of the sketch so far? Little preview for you guys. Again, I always like love challenging myself, you know, just like by not always following the like not always drawing on top of the reference. I always like to see what my outcome will be. It's a pretty good sketch. The eyes are cleaner than the original. I didn't even notice the eyes at first. The eyes are clearer than in the original. Yeah. Again, like it's like a really weird design. If I sort of zoom on here, can I zoom on here? Will it allow me? Or I can do this. Oh, I'm using the brush tool on the freaking. Right, that's what I was doing. Yeah, his like eyes are more or less like marbles, so they have that sort of like faint appearance. You know what I mean? The way he's like muddled. Was the monster in Joyville Chapter 1 a yellow thing, or the? Yeah, that was Woolly Bully. Yeah, that's the yellow one. It's a similar sort of design where they have like the eyes in the mouth. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, here with Tidey, it's basically the same thing. It's just that he's a fish, and with a bit more style. But yeah, it's a really cool model though. You know, really unique. Yeah, 8-Bit Ryan. You know what? I was just thinking to myself earlier if like 8-Bit Ryan did play it, and I completely forgot that he did. Oh yeah, let me remove the I've got to turn the symmetry off. There we go. There was some like extra like monocle chain bits that I had to remove. Okay, me also get rid of you. So I know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so from here on out, it's kind of just like erasing some unnecessary stuff. Alright, there we are. Nice. Yay! Hello, I'm Tidey. So yeah, once again, this is exactly why we're like we're drawing on like an 8K canvas, because like the shot's gonna start from his TV screen, and oh, thank you, glad you like the playlist, and it will sort of zoom out to kind of reveal it, to like sort of slowly reveal his like full body. So now the next scene is gonna be like a jump scare scene where he has his like evil version here. So I think I'm gonna bring up my where is it? Joyville 2, project files, Photoshop, episode 2, references. I've got to bring in the this one here. I'm gonna close you now, Tidey. Don't need you anymore for now, at least. I'll bring you later, just to save a bit of room. You love using those farts, don't you, Liam? You love them. It's like me talking to my own child. Do you love using those farts, darling? Liam's just like a little toddler who loves pressing the fart button a lot. Loosening your bowl saves a bit more room, so Liam's got the right idea. One night on the bog, remastered. That's funny. So yeah, Tidey's supposed to be like an anglerfish. That's why he's got those like big teeth and that big guys, what do you call the part of an anglerfish? Like the little antenna with the light? I know the word for it. I know the word for it. One of you will probably look it up. Proboscis? Is that how you pronounce it? Proboscis? Shiny thing. Shiny testicle. Shiny testicle. Right, cool. Sketch. I think I'm actually going to unlock you, and I actually kind of want to make you a bit smaller, just in case. Maybe? Okay, so, right, okay, Tidey. I'll lock you again. Lock. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Bring back my sketch color. The spacing doesn't really matter because it is just the sketch after all, but that will matter in the line art. Anyway, just minimize that a little bit more actually, like that. Right. Shiny testicle. Shinisticle. Yeah. Shinesticle. I love that actually. Shinesticle. Right, anyway. Let's phase 2. Here we go. Glowing penis. The Glenish. Penis. That's centered properly. Let me get rid of that guide there. Don't need that anymore. Right. Symmetry. Oh yeah, now we're painting on like a 4K canvas because it's not as, we don't need like one that's as large as this one. So in this case, we'll just go. Once again, it's the same thing, just drawing basic shapes. There we are. Someday it's gonna make sense to you. One day, Sunday, Wednesday. Okay. I mean, to be fair, no. That may be. Sort of give him a bit of a bend. There we go. Hat. Here we go. You know what you need. Right, there we go. That's all I need, really. Bit of a weird one, but that sound of the name of the. That sounds like the name of a British housewife in the 80s. Glennis, grab the blunderbuss. Grab the blunderbuss and slow. Grab the blunderbuss and show those rabble rousers what for. I'm reminded of some weeks ago when I was on another stream. There was a dude who had his fan on crotch height. He called it in the Grundle cooler, and I shortened that to Grueler. He found the word nasty and gave it. I'm sorry for reading so slow. He found the word nasty and gave him a visual reaction. He could laugh about it though. The Grueler. Right, okay. Right. Into the pit with you. And it's a pit without a grueler. Oh no! Okay, anyway. Sketch time. Go you are always trying to leave me on. All these promises and you always quit. You're just another hypocrite. Okay. So we'll try to get the lips in here. Right. His teeth like can't really like. They didn't use like a mirror for his teeth, so I kind of have to turn the symmetry off, which is fine really because they are really simple to draw anyway. I'm just hoping they look good, you know. That looks so far. Okay. Okay. And that teeth sort of goes more. waiting for the night to come. Egg. Egg. Without love. Oh yeah, I thought I'd say as well, Liam, hope you've been doing a lot better lately. Liam, if I may say this, let's just all give like Liam some extra best wishes, because obviously he recently like lost someone close, and like I just want to say again, like, hope you've been feeling better lately. Just wanted to say that. Doing better? That's the main thing then. That's the main thing. Right. Yeah, what you said. Right. Let's remove some stuff here. I'm also going to make the eraser bigger, maybe. Okay, right, there we go. Where would you like to go? Okay, good start so far, I think. Hopefully. Oh yeah, turn the symmetry back on. Here we go. Hell yeah, look at that. Spicy. And have some fun. Once again, it's gonna be like a jump scare bit, so it'll be like, rah. It'll be like, bah. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. Going tonight, paradise, paradise. I'm taking you. Actually, no, keep the. Right. Do I want to? Let's have a look. What if I did that? Should be alright. Yeah, that should be alright. And let me actually these are a bit distracting, in fact. Right, okay, so oh yeah, I forgot to let's get the we gotta get the what's it called? Let me just scroll back up here. What did we name it earlier? Yeah, we gotta bring in the Shinesticle. Shinesticle time, Shinesticle. In there for you. Something like that. There we are. Nice. How do I do this one here? That one's more round, so I should make... Oh, I don't know, actually. Maybe it should be more round. There we are. Okay. Let's make this well, at least be a little bit shorter maybe. I'm not too sure. Yeah, maybe. I'll try and make them shorter. Everybody. Oh. No, symmetry, yeah, symmetry on. Let's forget about it. Right. Okay, now this next part for this sketch will be a little bit more challenging because, like, what I want to do is that I want to have like claw hands reaching for the camera. So if I sort of position myself here on my camera here, right? This is these are the hand positions that I want. So, like, if I sort of go, it's a bit hard to frame it, but it's like that, sort of reaching out to the camera. So like sort of doing like claw hands like that. However, they might be a little bit hard to do, but we'll see how we'll see what the sketch tells us. I'm gonna do like a new layer for this too. When it comes to complex parts of sketches and making sure. Then again, it is a sketch and we can just go as rough as we want really until it just looks right. Until we're confident enough to go on to the next phase. The next phase. So that's all right. Boots and socksing. Boots and socksing, boots and socksing. Right, so I'm also gonna do like maybe his arms, like make his arms go out a little bit. Like that. There we are. Nice. There we are. Oh, that will, like, something like that will work. I think we just sort of make the curves go a little bit like that. Yeah, okay. Cool. Progress so far. We have this sketch for our nice Tidey and evil Tidey. I will say, really happy how these are coming out. Again, because like, it's not often that I draw characters in full body, but this technically isn't really humanoid, isn't it? You know, it's got more basic shape, so it's easier for me to handle. Then again, like, looking back at these hands here, I just kind of wish, like, even in sketch mode, they could look better, which kind of just gets me concerned for the next phase. But, yeah, we'll have to see what time says. Is my symmetry still on? Yeah, it is. Okay, I just want to do like a little thing here. Okay, that works. Right, now it's time for the hands. If I sort of... Give me a sec. I'm just opening up Opera GX here. I want to sort of show you guys what's new on my website. So, it's had quite a few. I had to make quite a few updates recently, but a cool new thing that's on here now, guys, is just kind of like have a bit of a break in between here. If you go to portfolio, there's two new like little subsections. So you have like contact details, which is like still the same. It's still very simple, but we have this new section here called reviews. Where like people just sort of share their experience of working with me, with my editing and all that. As of right now, I'm still trying to add more. There's like, I've contacted the other people that I've already worked with before, which I'm still waiting for their like response. But yeah, this is what's new. We've got a review section now. There's Liam. There he is. The first person that pops up. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, really happy how this turned out too. But yeah, as I say, like still gradually adding more and more. I'm currently awaiting a few more from other people, so that's nice. Everything is still the same here. Yeah. There we are, more stuff down here. My show reel has also changed there too, but that will also be updated over time because there's a few more little things I've got to add to it. Or a few more things I've got to change, in other words. But yeah, everything's still the same. I've added more like graphic examples on here. Added more graphics. There we go, stuff like this. Misclick mischief is on there. Yeah. Again, it's just to kind of sort of show off what's new and all that. It's always updating. Why is that still playing? Why is that still... You guys can hear that, right? It's still sort of... The sound's still looping. What the frick? Let's... What if I close that? There we go. Now it's stopped. Have to look into that. Activates the sun again. Yeah, that's not the only time that has happened. That's something I've got to look into. It's only now that I realise that's happened again. Jag. Whoa. I was going to look up like a hand reference, but I feel like it would be easier if I just took one of my own hand, because if you want it done right, you just got to do it yourself, right? So let me just do this instead. Seducing every level of decency inside of me. Amaya, bless her. She sent me a little photo of her cooking. She's doing pasta with her prawns, it looks like. That looks really tasty. Yeah, good on her. She's becoming a master at cooking. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to say earlier, guys. Yeah, pasta. Yeah, yes, I know, right? Yeah, pasta with prawns. Yeesh. One thing I also fixed since last time, because like I discussed this with Lummy on like last stream when we were doing split fiction, where like the text boxes at the top there, for example, with like the recent follower, etc., where like whenever someone follows subs or donates, it goes wrong. Like the text either like gets cropped halfway or it just sort of offsets.
Your water is
but
waiting.
thanks to Liam, he managed to show me a really easy way to fix it. All I had to do was just go into the text and just like limit the width of it. So it was much easier of a solution than I thought it would be. It almost feels like the option was right there, but yeah, I'm just having a stretch. Yeah, it almost feels like the option was right there, but anyway, I'm glad we got that one fixed, because that was an annoying one. Again, it's like every time someone would follow or sub, the text would just sort of go off, or it would just be cropped. But thankfully, we managed to figure it out, so that's good. I'm just surprised how easy it was. Oh, there we go. Nice stretch. Don't mind me, sexy legs, guys. Look at these. Just admire my sexy legs for a moment. Yeah, cheers, yeah. Yeah, don't have to congratulate me, yeah, seriously. It's only a little something. There's no need for congrats, but I appreciate it. It's just the little things, my friend. Sorry for stuttering. It's just the little things. Little things. My favourite thing is showing someone a solution to something, but knowing they're going to hate it because of how simple it is. Yeah, I know, yeah. Just like the issue Jeff was having with his game project. Too bad I've already related my congrats. Let's sit back down, shall we? Right, anyway, time for oh yeah, that's what I was missing. There's like a bit of a sleeve thing here, a sleeve part. Sort of goes off like that. That works. I think so, at least. Ah, that's right. It's on like a different layer. That's right. And then... then we merge those two together. Merge layers. Now I can take the picture of my hand. I think so, at least. Yeah, should be all right. Okay. Reverse that. So let me take my hand off for a second. Gonna look a bit. Need to go do a big fat number 2 and then help my dad. That's all right, mate. You do what you got to do. I'm just taking a picture of my hand here. Might as well just get rid of these. Just getting rid of some photos here that I don't need anymore. You better get. There is no time for sleep. Wrong one, wrong option. I want to go edit and then I want to flip it, don't I? That works. Yeah, more or less like that. That's the I don't know if you can see well on the camera, but that's the can't really see that well. But I took a picture of my hand that you got it so bright you can barely see it. But I took a picture of my hand there just so it gives me like a bit of a reference. Glad you're streaming. Some hours ago I encountered something that very much upset me and hold on. Give me a sec here. I wonder why your message there is highlighted red on my OBS, but it's alright. I'm glad you're streaming. Some hours ago, I encountered something that very much upset me and stuck in my head. I hung out more than I thought I would, and it's helping to make my evening better than I could. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, listen, yeah. Whatever's going on, I want to remind you, and I know you most likely know this. You were probably already told us somewhere, but I want to let you know that whatever you're going through, if it's like a bit of a rough moment, believe me, mate, you're not alone. You are not alone. Like I always love to beetles have 6 legs. But yeah, a reminder that you're not alone. And like I'm always open to sort of chat. I guess like partially the reason why I wanted to stream, I like streaming, is that I guess on rare occasions, I don't know if I even do this, but like on rare occasions, like I like to talk about, you know, stuff that we have going on in our heads. You know, one topic I wanted to talk about was the fact that if it helps you to kind of like sort of let loose here, like one thought that's been going on in my head is that like I feel like without saying names, obviously, I feel like sometimes I'd be too generous to people, like too polite, and sometimes I feel like I don't receive the same energy back. You know what I mean? Like, not that I regret being too generous. You know, it's kind of part of who I am, and sometimes I forget to avoid being too nice. If the person I'm speaking to technically hasn't given that much energy back, you know what I mean? But sometimes I forget because I can be a bit forgetful of, like, you know, past moments where I say to myself, okay, next time I'll avoid being too generous. But sometimes I get too lost in the moment, you know what I mean? And I say it anyway. You know, that's sort of those are the type of things that go on in my head too. But yeah, it's just like, again, it's just like a little something I thought I'd bring up to kind of like show that you're not alone. Kind of be the same, man. Generally, the date is good, but it's not not good to do with the situation on the world, but a personal barrier taking a hit of seeing someone I didn't like. Yeah. I think I kind of get where you're coming from. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I kind of get where you're coming from. I think I get where you're coming from. A feeling of the time, energy you put into the stream, but not come back to you in equal measure. Yeah. That's pretty much what I went through recently. Yeah. Pretty much. Like, again, I don't want to say names, but it's what's been going on. It's what's been going on in my head, and you know, I don't want to be mean to people. You know, I really don't. Like, it's like, let's say you have like a friend who you sort of feel close to, right? You're always there for their stuff, but for some reason, they clearly have time to see your stuff, but they don't. It costs €0 or dollars, whatever. I say euros because I'm from Portugal, but to say anything, you know, even if it was something so simple, you know, but just sort of sitting back and saying nothing, you know, it's a bit questionable, you know. I'm just sort of adjusting this tooth here. And you mean that in the long term or from stream to stream? Could be with videos too, you know, videos, streams, art, whatever, you know. One thing I there's one advice that my personal trainer gave me from the gym, like he said to me, because I talked to him about this exact topic, and a good advice he gave me was like, you can still continue, you know, being generous and giving your support, but don't feel the need to always give it to everyone, which is kind of technically what I've already been doing, but it was a nice, I guess, reminder, you know. It's like, okay, I'll support this person. Okay, leave that one for now. I'll support you. Okay, leave that one. Okay, you, not you. No, not you. You know what I mean? It's like, nowadays, I'll try to, I guess, avoid overdoing it, you know. Because, you know, I want to avoid overdoing it. There's more that he said to me that was really nice of him to, you know, really nice of him to say when we had that chat, you know. You know, there's more I could say which he said, but it's a little hard to remember right now. But I'm glad that person's trying to give you that reminder. Life's got good lessons to learn, but a lesson is not learned by hearing it one at a time. Reminders are always important, and it hits all the stronger what you're reminded from someone else. It's your own mind. Yeah. Because for some reason, you know, good life lessons that we learn, even if it's just like little quotes, it's nice to be reminded, because I feel like some people like me, we can easily forget. Or I wouldn't say me, like, personally, I would easily forget. I wouldn't go that strong. But in general, it's nice to be, you know, reminded. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. Yeah. That's interesting, Lord of the Rings, yeah. Right. Now I'm going to follow my reference. Let's bring this up. So a new layer. So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually just going to like turn down the opacity on this one here a little bit. Maybe like 35% maybe. And then I'll change the, I can just do it from here. Turn on symmetry. So for my hand here, oh, I say my hand because it's my photo. For Tidey's hands here, they're going to be like doing claws at the camera to really give off that jump scare, to make it look more immersive. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by drawing simple shapes here. So I'm sort of looking at my phone here. You can sort of see on the camera, I've got my phone light in front of me here. I'm just sort of following along what I've got. So... What you describe with regards to other people's time and interest and feeling like you want what you put, it isn't given back. I do have that a bit too with some folks. Ones you don't know. Yeah, obviously. Whenever I have that, I generally want to take a step back to consider context on their end. Like if they themselves generally put a lot of attention to many different contacts, or if they're only a specific only on a specific social media or specific parts of the day. That is a good way to put it, actually, yeah. In terms of perspectives, yeah, that is a good way to put it. But yeah. It still is hard sometimes though, you know. But I like your way of thinking, yeah. Seriously. Cause yeah, if you're like to go on like a deep level here, because I get scared, right? Or I wouldn't say scared. Or maybe scared is the right word. I don't know. Either nervous or scared. I think I'm really good at knowing who's a real friend. And but when it comes to somebody who's potentially fake, it gets me nervous. You know, it's like. And this kind of ties back to like sort of not receiving the same energy. It's like, are they really your friend? You know. But then again, I try not to dwell on that too much. You know. Then again, it's like, as I said, like it's a really difficult topic. You know, because you just never know what's going on. But I like to think that I've got a lot of good friends. I know very well who is definitely, you know, supportive of my stuff, and I couldn't be more grateful to have them in my lives. But you know, you've also got those people in the background that it's very hard to tell. It's almost like, and I don't want to sound like too like meta and all that, but it's a similar situation with like the VTuber community, and I have no offense against them. I think VTubers are absolutely phenomenal. You know, I've seen some great ones recently, but there's admittedly, you know, we have to face the fact that there's also this side of it where like you don't know if they're being genuine. But but to be fair, thinking about it, I think it's with anybody. I think it's not just with VTubers. There's this side of them which, you know, just aren't like genuine. You never know, which like kind of makes it hard to trust anybody. You know, I think the reason why I'm saying VTubers is that like apparently it's a common thing with that sort of side of the streaming community. I'm not too sure. Then again, I'm sorry if that sounds weird coming from me. That, and I don't know what to think along the lines of other people owing me and the time and attention. There is definitely part of me that wants feedback and talk of my own stuff when I share art, but I don't want to let my joy in what I make depend on other people's feedback. Taking joy in what you make for the sake of making it is hard sometimes too. If I take a bit to reply, it's because I want to take a bit to let you know what I think. Absolutely, yeah. Well, what you're saying, yeah, I will say that I definitely agree with. I can 100% confirm that no matter how little feedback I may get on some projects, I definitely am proud of what I make. Sometimes I look back at my own stuff and I just look at it and I think, man, I am so glad this came out so well. I look at this visual, I think, man, I did so well on this visual and I'm getting better and better. You know, I remind myself that sometimes, you know. So I definitely, and I keep saying to myself, you know, I am, you know, I'll say it, I'm fucking good at what I do. You know, I've got to keep saying that to myself. I'm on a different level on every single project, you know, and there's no way I'm gonna rely that on other people's opinions. But I just wish that sometimes, because I give my feedback to some people's, you know, creations, I just wish that in some moments when it's the perfect time to at least say something, they would at least say something, you know? With regards to different sides of a person, have you ever heard of, with regards to different sides to a person, have you heard of the Jungian philosophy? The idea that every person has different aspects to what they are, different roles or faces that take up of different situations. Psychonauts 2 had a level based around that. That is interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I've not heard of that one actually myself. I've not heard of that one yet. That does sound interesting. I'll flip, yeah, man. Good to hear you say out loud that you take pride in what you do. And an interesting thing to say that with every creation you're on a different level. Again, I get you on the frustration of wanting someone to feel close to react to something you take pride in. At this point, I think it's not bad to feel that way, but it's all the more important to have look at your own thoughts too and think about what you will do with those thoughts. Exactly. Again, you know, nowadays I take that very, very seriously, you know. You know, just sort of looking back at my work and just sort of admiring how far I've come, you know. Oh my god. Guys, are you seeing this? Look how well this method is doing it. Right on, that's strong. I think be able to calm yourself down and let your own creations and achievements, big or small or anywhere in between, encouraging again. Exactly. Because what I do, yeah, I sort of sometimes as like a shortcut, I go onto my website and I go to the video section, I just sort of like choose what I want to watch again. As like a little shortcut. Hello, Susie. Look how well these hands are coming out. I did not think. Here's the thing. Because I'm like the hands that I drew before, they weren't that bad, but I never actually did this method before, but it's actually surprisingly coming out really, really well. Some nice grippers. Yeah, I'm really happy how it's coming out. Jesus. This is much better than what I expected. It's me. Liam, I've never tried this method before, because what I did right is that like I took a picture of my own hand just doing that with the claw, and I sort of started with like basic shapes, which I think I definitely learned from somewhere. It was either college or online, but wherever I did, like I just sort of went with it and followed along. I just sort of said, you know what? Yeah. Guess we just sort of learn something new every single art, don't we? Most people just use as references because hands suck to draw. Same with feet. Yeah. He gives a showcase of the art. It's a shame. No, yeah, it's absolutely fine. Hey, listen, I totally get how you feel. I don't think there's any way to feel like that. It's very, very common, but yeah, as I say, as long as you think that you're always there to support others, like I sort of say to myself, then like I don't think there's like any way to feel that way, you know what I mean? Like I never, because this sort of goes back to me sort of supporting others, and I never really consider myself. How do I pronounce that? Egotistic. Yeah, I never really consider myself like egotistical or narcissistic. So yeah, I hope that helps. Hey, baby. Oh, wow. Yeah, more or less, bit of a balance there. You never know, and I think it's good to do that too because you know, then again, it's all about, it's part of life, really. It's nice to check out sort of like other people's stuff and just see what they're doing, see how far they're going. I think just sort of finding that balance is nice, I suppose, without like overdoing it, you know. Let me get rid of this. Let's go. Looking at social interaction, sending, receiving. Yeah. Taking you to paradise. Taking you to paradise. That's the thing with balance. It's not like a trophy you earn, put on your mantle, and then you get it forever. The trophy's a symbol of your achievement in that moment, but the art of discipline for which you earned the trophy always needs to be maintained. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And what's also good to sort of say to yourself is like, you know, what you're currently doing for like other people around the world, you know. I'm really grateful to be a part of Superloo. I have yet to, like, after this stream, I have yet to contact Superloo because like they want to discuss something new with me for me to help them with. Not gonna say what, but it feels great to be a part of that team now and like help in a way, sort of help along with their games, you know, because technically what I'm doing, you know, helping with their games and on like the and like sort of helping with the advertising side of things, you know. So it's really, I really am grateful for that. I'm sure you know Superloo, right? Yeah. Speaking of which, I think I shared you their thing, didn't I? Can't remember. A little while now. I feel like the maybe the pinkies could be. Oh, whoops, daisy. I'll adjust maybe the pinkies here. That is really something awesome. You shared your job. Items with the team. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, that post. Yeah, the announcement post. You mean Finding Frankie? Yeah. You know the parkour game show horror game. With like the giant like Jack in the Box rabbit sort of chasing you through the parkour bits. It was back in December, right before I went to UK for Christmas. It was like someone like near the middle of December that I applied for the job to be a video/photo editor. It was when they came back to me, because I sent them my like portfolio and like a message on a few socials, and I think they reached out like a day or two later saying that they really liked what they saw on the website. So I've been a part of their team for like almost, I feel like 5 months now. A bit like maybe like I think a bit over 5 months, more or less. Roughly 5 months. I've been a part of Superloo, so that's nice. And what's even cooler is that like I played Finding Frankie last year, right? Yeah, and it was one of the best horror experiences, like the most fun experiences I've had like last year. So being a part of, you know, the guys behind it, you know, it really is an honor, you know, because, and it's perfect because like my branding, right, and my character is all about that sort of fast-paced energy. Finding Frankie has that, so this is perfect. Like it all comes together so well, you know. It's little things like that start coming together so well. They sort of cling like that. It's just, you know, you can tell I just get excited by saying it, you know. Ryan played that one too. Left me feeling a bit disturbed. The game, I mean, not you getting it, but I saw your enthusiasm for it. Only 5 months, feels longer. It seems like you're having a good time so far. Yeah. I was editing a lot of like promotional stuff for Finding Frankie, because the game's being released to consoles on April 15th. Not sponsored, by the way, but just little pro. I mean, I am part of the team, so I guess I'm allowed to say it. I mean, it is out there. It is coming to consoles on it is confirmed. It's coming to consoles on April 15th. I think that's all right. Nah, I totally get what you mean, Liam. I totally get what you mean. Because like you get really into it and you think, oh man, it's over. I certainly get that. What, your cock? Oh, never mind. Big cock. Fun. Okay, look on the console ports for Finding Frankie. Yeah, cheers, man. Are the Finding Frankie devs the same ones working on Joyville then? No, Joyville is by Could Play Games. So that's K-U-D, and then Play Games. I believe they've only ever made like 2 games, Joyville 1 and Joyville 2. After playing Joyville 2, I'm really unsure if they're making a Joyville 3. Oh, that's funny. What I mean by that, yeah. I mean, you'll see what I'm like. If you know like how the ending of Joyville 2 goes, if you watched it from other like YouTubers, like it kind of left on a, there was no like this, you know how in Joyville 1 it ended off with the story will continue. This one didn't, spoiler alert, it didn't really have like any like not really spoiler because like people have already shared this. But there's no like text saying, oh, to be continued. It's just the all it is, right? The credits just show up. There's no like, the story will continue again or to be continued. There's nothing like that. It just ends off. So it doesn't feel like a cliffhanger or I don't know. I think I said like during the recording, I said, is that the end? I don't know if it will show up in the final like version because like I wanna kind of avoid like saying, oh, I feel like this is the end. Well, I don't want to like sort of jinx it and there'll be Joyville 3. You know what I mean? But I think I said in the recording, I said like, so is this it? Did we solve the stories? Is all we have to know to kind of put together do we have to kind of put together behind the scenes? Yeah, that as well, Susie. That as well. You never know. Yeah, Liam, as far as the new horror game, Sim, which is like the code name for it. I say code name because it's like what it's known for as of right now, Sim. Like this is just like coming from my own theory. It does look like it will be different from Frankie, but they did also say that they're working on other like Frankie related stuff, apparently. Then again, like it's all happening behind the scenes, like on their end. So, Yeah. In fact, you have me thinking now, Liam. You have me thinking me now. Like, because there could be a big reason why they wouldn't say to be continued, because it might not even be called Joyville 3. You know, it might be bigger. You know, much bigger. You just never know. You just never know. There could be a good reason for it. Defunct, Heart and Slash, Concrete Genie. Guess Finding Frankie is the newest on the newest on the list on that list. Yeah. Just never know the reason behind it. Some we can reach the sky on the fairway. You're higher than high. On the fairway is a big miss. Wrong layer. Now, one thing I want to double check really quickly. Just going to bring up Opera GX here. Couldn't get enough of it all. Such a good song, man. This should be the one. Here we go. Monster Tidey. Yeah, he's got like, doesn't have like any nails, it looks like. It's just plain green fingers with no like extra detail. There's no claws or whatever. I'm just sort of looking at the model here. Okay, so we're technically on the right track. Go higher than high. But I think I kind of like the way they are, you know. They are technically, in the model, they are technically thicker. I mean, I can maybe make them a bit thicker, you never know. If I sort of turn this down to maybe 50. Or 20 in other words. I'll sort of draw on top here. Oh! Whoa!
Welcome, Raiders!
Hey, Raiders, how we doing? Thank you, Astra. Good to see ya. I'll be honest, Astra. I was actually half expecting you to raid because you were streaming earlier. How you guys doing? Welcome on in. We're just doing a bit of art. So let me just show you what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this guy. It's currently in the sketch phase. How you all doing? Right. Since you guys came in, allow me to introduce myself for those that are new. My name is Imaginary X. I'm a variety streamer. I'm also a professional video editor, and overall an energetic content creator. In fact, you know what? I'll let the trailer speak for itself.
Welcome to the Imaginary X Twitch channel. Here we are all about sharing new experiences with our viewers and helping them have a good time. My name is Imaginary X, and my character is a futuristic rollerblader with electric abilities who can skate incredibly fast. Just like on the Imaginary X YouTube channel, here we are all about variety and making everyone feel as welcomed, positive, and energetic as we can. If you like what you see, then this is definitely the channel for you. As long as you can handle ridiculous humour as well. Besides being a streamer, I'm also a professional video editor, motion/graphic designer, junior game developer, and overall an energetic content creator. All of my picked highlights will be published over on the Imaginary VODs channel. If you want to know more about me, feel free to check out my official website. Hope to see you on the track, and remember, skate like you want to be free.
There we are. Hope you guys enjoyed that little trailer that I edited myself. So yeah, hopefully that explains everything. So right now I'm currently drawing a character for the intro of my next video, which is Joyville 2 episode 2, because I had to separate it in 2 parts. So I came up with this idea that would be cool for like an intro. So I'm just sort of sketching out what I have in mind. There were some sounds in your trailer here that made me think of there was someone in my house, or like Joy activated on its own. No, I totally get that. So Astra, what did you do? What was your stream about? What did you play? Anything cool? Was it Roblox, Minecraft? I know you've been playing that quite a bit recently, or was it something new? What were you doing? Tell me what you were doing. Did some Warframe and Shaded. Enchanted, that's a new one. Yeah, I know Warframe. I can't You know what I mean? You know what would have been funny, Astra? Imagine if you like misspelled that to cheated. Did some Warframe and cheated. I'm like, oh, okay. Did some Warframe and chatted. Gotcha, yes. Astra is a lovely, good old chatting streamer. She loves to talk a lot, that's for sure. And that's a good thing. It's nice to talk. We were talking quite a bit ourselves over here. Oh my god, I'm chaos. Nah. So yeah, just to show you guys, for those that have just come in, we have the evil version of Tidey here. That's his name, by the way, Tidey. And we have the nice version. So there was this thing that I was explaining earlier, Astra, where like there's this scene in my next video where like it sort of starts off with his like little TV screen belly here, and it will sort of zoom out to reveal his full body. That's why I had to have it drawn on like a big canvas. So it kind of starts off here, and then it zooms out to reveal his body here. And then the next scene, which is this one, is when he like jump scares you at the camera. Which I'm really happy with the result. And it's the first time in a while that I actually got the hands right. So, because what I did earlier was that I took a picture of my own hand on my phone, I looked at it, and then I started drawing over it by doing basic shapes, and managed to get it nailed down right. So I'm really happy about that. Get me started on astronomy, and I won't shut up for a bit. You should add your art to your commission list. Definitely I'm not ready for that yet. Definitely I'm not ready for that yet, because with where I am with my art, I would rather like pay someone. Well, when it comes to like more complex arts, I would still rather pay someone to do the sketch and then do the line art and the rest of the phases after that. Because nowadays I feel more confident to do like everything other than the sketch, at least in some areas, you know? Because it's still quite a challenge getting past this phase, you know what I mean? By the way, the voice work in your channel trailer gave me a feeling of to arrange anime protagonist voice. Oh, really? JRPG 12 to 16. Oh, I see, yeah. I think I see what you mean. Meanwhile, I haven't drawn anything in a few months. But yeah. But yeah, I can confidently say that I'm definitely not ready for art commissions yet. I don't think it's in my destiny either. Video editing and like VFX and motion graphics is more my thing, you know, and graphic design, you know, because I feel like that's already a lot, you know. I'm in the middle of setting up I'm in the middle of like finalizing my VGen profile, just sort of seeing what prices work and all that. I think my editing is going to sort of stick to an hourly rate, whereas my graphic design is going to sort of stick to a fixed price. You know, sort of studying from other people and just sort of seeing what works, you know. Can you imagine Rex from Xenoblade 2 but acted by Imaginary? Oh, I need to look that guy up. Yeah, I think you can send links in the chat. If you want, you can always send like a link to who you're referring to. I'd love to have a look at that. To see who you're referring to. Let's adjust the position of this finger here. Again, Astra, thank you so much for the raid. Really, really means a lot. Sending all my biggest hugs over. All the biggest hugs. Gotta hug the fox. Oh, wait. Astra. You just... Guys, I've got to do this. I've got to do this on stream. So this is something I did. This is something I did to Astra. I did for Astra the other day. You know, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Durora. Wait, hold on. Do I have a voice filter for the microphone that I made this earlier, didn't I? Is this it? Oh, that's the wrong one. Is it this one? That's the okay. It sounds like I'm on a microphone. Here we go. 75. Okay. Soundboard. This one goes out to Astra. Durora. Thank you for the raid. Durora. 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 Astra, you can call me Astra. Big ears, red eyes, yapping at your Wi-Fi. Broken dimensions, anyone can find me. Here you use it. I did it wrong. Hold on. I forgot the words already. Hold on. Play it again. Durora. Durora. No, I got it. I got it. Now I remember. Here we go. Durora. Astra, you can call me Astra. Big ears, red eyes, yapping at your Wi-Fi. Broken dimensions, anyone can find me. Watch me streaming, or you'll die. I'm thinking Astra, Durora. I'm thinking Astra, Durora. I'm thinking Astra, Durora. I'm thinking Astra, Durora. I'm on top of the world, as you can see. All I wanted to do is can stream. All I wanted the world, as you can see. All I wanted to do. I'm King Astra, Durora. I'm freaking Astra. I can't tell if it's too loud. No, I think that was all right. There you go. Here we are. Yeah, that's my new hit single. I'm thinking Astra, coming to your favorite streaming services for our music, Spotify, SoundCloud, everywhere. Stream it now. It's out now. Actually, it comes out yesterday. So get excited. Hope you don't mind, Astra. I think I just dug up your own grave now, so you can rest in it now. It's nice and soft. It's nice and it's nice and comfy. Yay! That was fun. That's always fun to do. I'm just kidding, it was shit. Right, let's resume Spotify, shall we? The bucket list. I've made his like fingers sort of slightly thicker because like in the actual model itself, they are a bit thicker. Let's hide this. I think that's all right. What do you guys think of Tidey's hands here? His hands coming at the camera. Like, what do you guys think of the shape? Is it too much? Is it too thick? This was the previous version where they were just a bit thinner. That was just me sort of laying out the, you know, the pose of it. But then this is me sort of making them a bit thicker. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. But I like to get like viewers' opinions sometimes. You never know. Because I'm still in the experience phase when it comes to doing art and all that. I like to think to myself, you know. Definitely not professional at everything when it comes to art. But I still like adding it on my portfolio. Da, 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 da. Yo, now I'm looking at Xenoblade 2 scenes again. Maybe Imaginary's voice might actually fit. Really? I'm very curious to see who you're referring to. You guys don't have a thing where you can just sort of timestamp like a clip from what you're looking at and just sort of make me look at it. I like because the audio will play on stream, so you'll hear my reaction. It's optional though. Yeah, good Tidey and evil Tidey. I'll find a scene. Yeah, that's all right, mate. Wow, look at that. I'm so happy with how that's turned out. A boy in a diving suit with his tiny dragon grandpa that served it at his house now resting in this helmet and zipper openable shorts, also dressed in a lot of blue. Oh, I see. I see. Cool stuff. The night away. It's the night away. Alright, cool. Night away, no matter what you say. I'm thinking what I want to do now. I could do the line art, technically. Don't worry, guys. My brain is working here. It's just trying to figure out what to do. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking around. You know, it's nice having you guys on board this little journey, and me just sort of showing off my skills and all that. I'm so excited for when me and Liam resume Split Fiction. That was a lot of fun too. I'm so excited to continue Split Fiction. It's just such a fun game, you know. And you know the dev team are really nice too. You know, from what I've learned about them, you know, on their website and all that. So yeah, you're most welcome again. Thank you for your turn. Thank you for you in turn for streaming and for the entire yeah. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. And I think it's good. I think it's really good to be open like that, you know. I think it's really good to be open like that. I did not mean to. What was that meant to? No. Turn off that. Right, there we are. Wish you a lot of fun when you get back to Blitz section. It is. Balance between open and critical is important too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, actually, maybe there is one other thing I can do. That's all correct. Let me, there is one thing I had in mind that I wanted to do. Let me just change the thing to solid color, then lock that, and then new layer. I'm also gonna lock the layers of these other ones here. Yeah. Lock. Yeah, I guess today's sort of primarily focused on sketching. Let me close you. Let's see what else was in my references. This is from the radio in game that sort of play a bit of lore. I took a few screenshots here of like the environments. Of where Tidey is based in the children's camp. He's in this area called the Panic Room, which is where we're going next. So I'm just sort of looking at these screenshots here, because there's one shot I want to do, which is like an environment shot. Center scene. Okay, gotcha. We'll look at that now. One second. Have a look here. Let's see what you guys mean by this. So this is Play Chronicles 2. Okay.
Excuse me?
I can already see it.
It's such a mournful sound.
Excuse me?
Huh?
It hasn't stopped.
Huh?
Not in all these years.
Hasn't stopped? You mean that bell sound? Is the Praetorium...
Oh, it's got a bit of an accent.
Hasn't...
Young imaginary with brown hair.
You mean that bell sound?
You mean that bell sound? Bell sound. I can't really do the accent right.
Is the Praetorium somewhere nearby? Where are we?
This is
Where are we?
Elysium. The land where long ago, mankind lived in harmony with their creator.
British. Oh, Xenoblade games have Britain in them.
Get out. Really? Is that a core crystal? You're
Is that a core crystal?
blade.
You're a
My
blade.
name is Pyra.
What? Oh, right. Mine is...
I know you. You're Rex, right?
Yeah. On second thought, yeah.
You know my name.
Probably trying too
Just
hard.
now, when we came into contact.
Just now. Sorry.
Love that it wears a lot of blue there.
To remember how I got here.
You were...
It's cool. It's cool design actually. I love the little gears there too, like the little golden collar looking thing. The jacket looks nice.
stabbed through the heart by Jinn.
Sort of steampunky, more or less.
Jinn.
But no, he's more of like an astronaut, isn't he? Didn't you say? Guys, I think he's having a heart attack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then he died. That's how it go, guys. I'm being serious. Rex dies of a heart attack. Sorry. Just like that. Oh, a diver. Sorry.
That bastard stabbed me. Oh, man. This is bad. Everyone in the guild is in danger. No, wait. I can't do anything if I'm dead. Titan's fucked. If I wasn't dead, I'd kick that guy's out.
Oh, I thought he said something else. Guys, I thought he said Titan. Listen.
I can't do anything if I'm dead. Titan's fucked. If I dead, I'd kick. Wait. I can't do anything if I'm dead. Titan's fucked. If I wasn't dead, I'd kick that guy's ass.
That's funny.
Rex,
It's quite a nice ass,
I
actually.
have a request. Can you take me to Elysium?
Elysium? But isn't that here?
This world is merely a memory.
Isn't that... Yeah.
An ancient, half-forgotten memory of what once was. The real Elysium lies in your world. Atop the world tree that rises from the heart of all rest.
Memory? So it's like an illusion. But there's no way. I'm dead, remember? How can I help if I'm not breathing?
I will give you half of my life force. That way, you can be revived. As my driver. As the driver of the Aegis.
The driver? Of the Aegis? What the...
What will you do, Rex?
Is this place really your home?
It is.
And it really exists?
Rex, I know what you're thinking, and you are correct. By coming to this place, you can save the world. Save it from the slow demise.
Is it just me or does like the dialogue between the two of them just seem a bit funky?
Wouldn't have to
Like,
live
kind of a little bit hard to take serious. Then again, I'm not really using... I never really played Xenoblades,
when there's only
so
one choice.
I don't really know.
Come in. Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself.
Thank you, Rex.
It's like, thank you, Rex. Thank you. It's the charm of the that's the charm of the series. Gotcha.
Chest.
Yeah.
What? Are you sure?
I'm not used to hearing this sort of like unnatural dialogue. Because this one's sort of more cartoony, isn't it? In a way.
Silly voice acting, but generally good stories. Yeah. That's the thing I'm looking for. All right. Let's get out of here, shall we? Sonic Frontiers was on there for a moment. I have like let me have a look at some references here. I'm just sort of studying here for a bit, guys, and what I want to do next. These were the references that I used. One and 3 are a tad darker. Ooh. That's Tidey sort of chasing at me. Okay. Get back into my sketch color. Right. Second. Synchronize. Let me take the lead. What was the name of the Xenoblade game with the mech suits? Ooh, mech suits? Xenoblade X. Ooh. X. This is what? This is like 1, 2, 3 and X. When is X coming? I think I took a... Oh no, I think it's in my screenshots here, wasn't it? I swear I had it somewhere. Just double check here. Oh, I know exactly what I can do next while I'm at it. So what I'm going to be sketching now is this here, which is like, so fun fact, this little contraption here that's in the game are simply radios that kind of, I think there's like 7 of them hidden throughout the game that kind of tell a bit of the lore of the game. And this was added in like, I think weeks later after I played it, after it came out. So I'm sort of like making a mirage to it. Was it like Mirage? I don't know. I'm just sort of doing a little something for it because I didn't really like give any reaction to it. So I kind of wanted to implement it somehow because it still looked pretty cool. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be dragging one of these guys in.
Maybe I'll do, yeah, I'll do like from the, I like the side angle. I'll do like the side, a homage, yeah. Right, is like a dessert illusion, a trick of the, a homage, yeah. I'm doing a homage to these little radios that sort of appear throughout the game. So I'll sort of shrink this a little bit more. Because this is what's going to appear on Tidey's TV screen. Because in the actual game itself, his like belly sort of like changes depending on like the items that you find for him when you help tidy up his big aquarium looking room with the massive ship in it. So yeah. I had this planned earlier, don't worry. Okay. Okay. Once again, just sort of doing very basic shapes here. There we are. Sort of shorten that a little bit. Let's bring the legs in maybe. So, should have a look at another. This has like 4 legs. So there's 2 big ones at the front and there's 2 little ones at the back. Okay. Just sort of roughly do something like this. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Man ding ding dong. Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. Haven't said or heard that in a while. My ding ding dong. That to sort of be like over here. Legs needs to be a bit more over to the left. What you need and you heard is...
Your water is waiting.
Thank you, yeah.
Please stay hydrated.
I'm feeling a round of rock, paper, scissors. Whoever has like enough points for rock, paper, scissors, feel free to redeem it. I'm feeling a round of that. I don't know because I'm saying this because I don't know if you've like seen this yourself yet. Yeah, the rock, paper, scissors like redeem. It's a fun like little interactive one.
Okay, let's
Here we
play
go.
rock, paper, scissors.
Thanks, Astra.
Here's how it's going to work. When I say shoot, you play or write them. If you can't use your hands, just use your voice. Chat, feel free to play along as well. Just type out your answer and only press enter when I say shoot. Ready? Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
No!
Did you win?
Are you kidding? Well, you won, Astra. Good job. She gets yours. I know, it's like. But yeah, basically, what it was, yeah, like you can play along too. All you've got to do is type out your answer and then just press enter when you say shoot. Played yourself, yeah. That was so funny because that was so well in sync too on my end. That's like that dog in Undertale playing solitaire and losing against himself. Yeah. Oh my god. There we are. Dude. Oh shoot, someone giving me a load of lovey. Look who's getting rich today. Liam, I love the face. The way you just sort of implement that. Oh god. Right. Let's make this a bit more curvy. This is going to be so rough. I can tell. Going tonight. Paradise. And internet died again. Oh, shoot. Not gifted, but refunded. It's quite late. As I'm running, so I'll be leaving to brush my teeth. Thank you for the comments, man. I hope my conversation with you being with you too. Yeah, it really has. Yeah, seriously, it really has. If it's alright with you, I might try to reach out to Discord about something in my mind. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You can talk to me about anything. It's absolutely fine. You know, I'm really glad that you consider, you know, could turn that image on something sort of. Also, you could turn that image into some sort of creature. Makes me glad to revive the team. That was good. Yeah, seriously, man. Like, just you being here in general alone is, you know, an honor, and you know, just chatting along about stuff. I think is always, it's really healthy. But yeah, you're welcome to chat about anything off your chest because, you know, I like to be very open about stuff, you know, in general. So I'm very much open to hearing whatever you got to say, man. So yeah, but in the meantime, man. Enjoy helping yourself out. You know, go brush your teeth, do what you gotta do, and yeah. I'm always we're a good community. You know, we're always here. We're always chill because you know, the world needs more open and chill people like us. You know, yeah. With everything going on in the world right now, you know, it's admittedly, I don't like to talk about this stuff, but you know, it's a time where a lot of stuff isn't really making much sense, and we just need more people to. We need more chill people in the world, you know, nice people, you know. So, closer friends. I feel like you and Ian are closer friends with each other. I'm glad for times we got to speak. It's chill and good, but you two seem to speak to one another a lot more and resonate with each other. To have each other. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I'm really glad. I'm really glad you see it that way. Need more chill people than then there's me. You are a very, very chill person, Astra. Of course you are. When I'm talking about this, I'm referring to, you know, you guys, you know, you, Astra, and Liam and all that. Seriously. You know, there's obviously so many I can list, you know. We need people like us in the, in this sort of community, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, with this radio. But yeah, you're welcome to talk to me anytime, yeah. Anytime. And I'm really grateful that you feel motivated to talk to me, because gives me good energy, you know. Mistakes here if you need me. You hear that, yeah? I said it wrong, sorry, but it said the lyrics said I'm here if you need me. Absolutely. I think I'm gonna be back tomorrow, guys. With this stream, either like an art stream or something else. Because there's some games I want to continue before like Split Fiction, but I think tomorrow I might be around to like the line art for this. So yeah, I'll definitely be back. I'll definitely be back very, very soon. But yeah, we'll see what time says. We shall see what the time will say. Also, I feel like I'm gonna restart this, because what I'm gonna do. Oh, I didn't even save either. Let's call this radio. Here's what I'm gonna do instead. Is that I'm gonna grab a stroke, and then do that. Let's also make the stroke bigger. I'm gonna make the alignment better. You know. This is how it should be done. So then I'm gonna skew this like that. Like that, more or less. Tell you what, let's forget about it. Yeah, that's better. On Friday. True, yeah. Tell you what, let's forget about it. Tell you what, let's forget about it. Right.
Time for a stretch.
Thank you. Thanks, yeah. Hope you have a great night, mate. No, I won't use shapes. I'll start again. I feel like this is still like a bit of a learning curve for me. Like I thought this one would be simple, but I'm just sort of trying to find the best way to do this because like it's a cubic sort of object. Likewise, back flicks out the window into the night sky. Oh dear. Right. Okay. You know what, for the sake of it, what I'll also do is I'll bring in this this front view here, this front view here as well, just in case. In fact, thinking about it, what angle would look better, this one or this one? Which one would look better? You know what, thinking about it, maybe the front view would look better. I don't know. The reason why I'm thinking so much is because like it's still like a bit of an early process, so not only is it like an art stream, you're technically seeing me coming up with the ideas, you know, seeing which one works better. By the way, because I'm still streaming, I would just like to let everyone know that I think Astra is adorable. Yeah, you are. Yeah. That emoji is cute, Astra, which means you bonked yourself. That's Victoria. Who's this? Oh, I see. Vexibonk. Vexibonk. I have no idea who I actually don't know who Vexoria is. She's the sun eater. Oh, she eats suns now, does she? Oh wow. How is she not Is that why her face is all red? Is that why her face is all purple for eating too much heat? Eating too much heat. No, a side effect of curse. Gotcha. Just say it like it's a normal thing. No, it's just a side effect of a curse. It's no problem. She only got cursed by a witch and got turned into a werewolf. It's no big deal. Trying to figure out what angle I want to go for, like front or side. Front or side. Not too sure. Do you have any cool things planned for this week, Astra? Anything on your mind? Nothing is confirmed? Gotcha. Still figuring it out as you go along? Athwa Dewawa. Athwa fucking Dewawa. Athwa fucking the war. Special projects I'm working on. Gotcha. I think I might have found a way to do the sketch for this. We can reach the sky on the fire we go higher. There we go. Now I found them. Now I found a way to do it. Then we bring these two, then we drag these down. And now it's perfectly, yeah, there we go. So if I now turn the opacity down on these here to maybe like 30 or something. And then we go above. My internet isn't getting any better, so I think I'm also going to call it a night. Seems a lot of people that are in my area are having outrageous. Yeah, that's all right, Liam. If that's the case, mate, then just have a break. It's no problem. Literally on my phone usage data is just to send this. Yeah, then don't worry, mate. Just head off. It's all right. It was nice having you here, though, Liam. I'll see you soon for Split Fiction. Like, hopefully in the middle of this week is hopefully in the middle of the, hopefully during this week is what we have in mind, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, mate. Looking forward to that. And again, glad to see you're doing better. Oh god. I love Liam. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, mate. Normally only takes a day for that sort of stuff to recover. Hopefully. No, you. Oh. I'm actually gonna lower the width on this. Hold on, give me a sec, guys. But you won't sweat. Bring these up a little bit. Then lower the. Can I turn off the flow? Okay, there we are. I think for this sketch here, I had the let me check the settings actually. Is that all right? I think it's fine now. Yeah, I think it's fine now. I just realized I didn't really have the build on, but that is fine. It's only the sketch anyway. It will start coming to life in the actual like line art, I think. Seducing every level of decency inside of me. When we've reached 4 hours, guys, I'll end it off here. Here we are, there's one. So I think I can just simply, hold on. No, I can just bring these two down. Like that. Here we are. Bit wonky, but we can work with it, I think. Right, okay.
Don't wanna miss it like I did every
Bum ba. Astra is still cute. I don't know if she's heard that one, but I'll just sneak it in there so that she wouldn't have to refuse it. Okay, cool. I don't think Astra heard it. Oh, she heard it. Never mind. Heard it even in the meeting. Fucking hell. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever getting away with it now, guys. Doing 3 things at once. Wow. Multitask. No, that's good. That's good. That's what you call multitasking. No, because here's the thing, Astra. I think you're a bit stinky. Right, there we go. That's one on there. If you want to get the best of me. Okay. Oh, I see. No, I see why I did that now. Right. Let's explore the secret woodlands together. No matter what they say. No matter what they say, buddies. There we are. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere, I think. I'm going to start putting the legs in maybe too. Oh.
Wow, check it out, new follower.
Kozu Tofu, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a great time. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Bit more of a chill one than what I usually do, but it's very nice to see that you're apparently enjoying it. So I'm very happy to, yeah. I think we've reached like 140 followers. Something like that. Bean. We've got a new bean. Thank you so much, Kozu. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Oh yeah, I will say as well, Astra, when you raided earlier, that was the first time. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the first time the new the new raid sound was used, like the new version. So that was yeah, that was really awesome to see for the first time. Beta tester. Well, no, you got to do the, not really. No, you got to do the real deal. That was done for the first time. Right. I believe these legs can be maybe a bit longer. Right. How are we feeling so far? Looks alright so far, I suppose. Again, the lineup was sort of smoothing everything out. Do 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 do. There we are. There's our radio sketch. Then again, like after like drawing this, I'm glad that I did it. It was a nice little exercise. But I'm starting to feel skeptical about the angle. I'm gonna keep both angles just in case, like as references. But we'll see like how I feel over time. I think we're good so far. I'm really loving what we've done so far. Did 2 sketches for Tidey. We did one sketch for one asset. That's really good. So yeah, that's really good. It's really, really good. It's 12:30 right now. You know, I think it's a good time to stop here. Yeah, I'm just gonna be wise with my time, I suppose. Because I'm going to the gym in the morning, so I'll just sort of be wise. With that said, guys, I will believe I said. I know I said like I'll end at the 4-hour mark, but because it's like 12:30 here, I want to sort of just be wise with my time. But I think we made some pretty good progress today. Definitely will be back very soon to do the line art for some stuff. I may or may not do some stuff off screen, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, we'll sort of see how things go off screen. Okay, cool. I'm especially proud of this shot here. Like, this came out so much better than what I had in mind. Like, seriously. Again, with like the hands and everything, like I'm so proud. Achievement unlocked. Let me just sort of compare that one more time to how the... These are definitely better. I'll keep the other sketch for memories, though, for sort of process reasons. You never know. You never know. Cool. All right, then. All right. Just going to lock everything up now. I think I'll merge all of these now, too. Oh, forgot that one there. Merge layers. There we go. Cool. Nice. Yeah, okay. Nice. Cool. Do new group here, or folder, sketch. There we are, put that in there. Nice. All right, cool. Lovely jubbly. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Nice. All right, guys. Well, once again, yeah, I just had like one final double check on everything to make sure everything was locked up, but I think we're all good to go now, so that's good. With that said, guys, thank you for sticking around till the end. Astra, thank you again for the raid. Very first raid we had in a very, very long time, so I really appreciate it. And to everyone that stuck around, thank you to all the support. And yeah, I'll be back very, very soon to continue in these bad boys. Really happy with the results so far. I mean, look at that. Seriously, I can't stop looking at this one. I mean, it's just brilliant. Oh, so good. So yeah, once again, this will be for the for one of the little segments in episode 2 of my little mini Joyville 2 series. As much as before I end off today's stream, guys, I will say this: as much as I really enjoy editing gameplay videos, I've been thinking to myself lately that I really want to get more into making more of those like highly edited videos. So you know those ones like Lethal Company, Top Bunk, Escape the Backrooms, Where's Your ID, I don't know, Descenders, you know, taking the triple L, videos like that. I really want to explore more videos like that. Because even though I enjoy doing like the solo videos, you know, the gameplay ones, I do really want to explore with like more games and like bring more highly edited stuff like that. I hope I'm explaining that well. Which also means that like I can definitely see solo videos becoming more likely in the future, because that's what I really want to explore more. I feel like that's what my channel's purpose is slowly becoming into, is to dedicate myself into more highly edited stuff than like more gameplay stuff, which I think is a route that I really want to consider taking. But I guess while I'm at it, for these current, you know, gameplay ones, I want to make the most of them and just put my all into them. Sort of help build towards what I want to do with my channel going forward and all that. But yeah, with that said, thank you all so much. Stick around for a potential raid, which you can see who's on. And yeah, let me just open up Opera here. Let's just see who's on. Waiting for it. Okay, there's this one streamer that is like that I came across quite a while. There's this one. God's sake, speak clearly, imaginary. There is this one streamer that I came across like a while ago that was a pretty cool looking artist. Right now they're playing Marvel Rivals. Actually no. I wanna like create an art stream maybe. Let's have a look. Art. Let's look for the art category. Let's have a look here. Art. Let's see who's on. I kind of want to start, you know. Who can we do here? There's a lot of really good choices here.
Kids movies aren't on that same shit anymore. They're not. I don't know.
I'm sort of scrolling through seeing who I can raid. Yeah, I'll go for this guy. Or person. I feel like today I want to just sort of raid someone new, someone I've never like met before. Raid. Okay. We're gonna go for this person called Nostalgia Lounge. Their art looks pretty cool, so let's go say hi. They're 1 hour into their stream, so they started pretty recently actually, so like an hour ago. So we'll go see them. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much again. Thank you for all the support. This has been such a good stream. Again, I just love how well this went. You know, this is more of like a random stream I did of like an evening, and just like seeing everyone come together is really, really nice. So yeah, we're really on a roll recently with streams. So definitely want to keep this up. With that said, let's go see Nostalgia. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.